All members fell silent. Why did Jin BTS suddenly leave the Weverse live? All eyes froze at the exact moment Jin BTS abruptly disappeared from the Weverse live broadcast, leaving not only the screen in awkward silence, but also millions of fans questioning what had just happened. Was this a technical glitch, an emotional decision, or a signal of something far more serious? The incident unfolded without warning, and that sudden break instantly became the core of intense discussion across fan communities. The live broadcast initially ran smoothly, with Jin appearing relaxed and engaged, responding to fans' comments with his familiar warmth and composure. Nothing in his tone or expression suggested disruption. Yet within seconds, the atmosphere shifted. Jin paused mid-interaction, his expression briefly unreadable, before the live connection ended. What shocked viewers even more was the reaction, or lack thereof, from the other BTS members who were present or expected to follow. Silence dominated the moment, amplifying confusion and speculation. From a media perspective, the abrupt exit stood out precisely because it defied the usual flow of BTS live broadcasts, which are known for their carefully maintained openness and continuity. Jin's departure did not come with an explanation, apology, or closing remark. This absence of context transformed an otherwise ordinary live stream into a moment loaded with interpretive tension. Fans were left to analyze every second leading up to the disconnection, replaying clips and screenshots in search of clues. What intensified the situation was the visible stillness of the other members. No immediate clarification followed. No quick reassurance appeared in the chat. In the highly coordinated world of BTS, where communication is typically swift and considerate, this lack of response felt unusually heavy. Observers noted how the silence itself became a message, one that suggested caution, uncertainty, or the need for privacy. Speculation inevitably followed. But what remains significant is how the moment exposed the fragile balance between public presence and personal boundaries. Jin, often perceived as emotionally steady and professionally composed, showed that even the most experienced public figures can encounter moments that require an immediate pause. Whether driven by technical issues, health-related concerns, or personal reasons, the choice to leave without explanation challenged fans' expectations while reinforcing the reality that not every moment can be shared or clarified instantly. From a journalistic standpoint, the incident highlights how a single unexplained action can generate widespread discourse without relying on sensational claims. The power of the moment lay not in what was said, but in what was left unsaid. Jin's silence, mirrored by the other members, created a space filled with questions rather than conclusions. This restraint, intentional or not, prevented premature narratives from being officially confirmed or denied. Emotionally, the reaction from fans revealed a mixture of concern, empathy, and restraint, rather than immediate outrage. Many expressed worry for Jin's well-being and urged patience. This response reflects a maturing audience, one that understands the human limits behind celebrity personas. The moment became less about entertainment and more about awareness that live broadcasts, while public, still involve real individuals navigating unpredictable circumstances. In the end, the sudden departure from Weverse Live was not just a brief interruption, but a reminder of the complexities behind real-time digital interactions. Jin's exit, followed by collective silence, underscored the importance of context, boundaries, and respect in modern fan-artist relationships. Until clarity emerges. The moment stands as a powerful example of how silence can speak louder than words, leaving a lasting impression that continues to resonate far beyond the live stream itself. The unanswered silence that followed Jin BTS's sudden exit from the Weverse Live does not end with shock alone. It opens a wider space for reflection that demands critical attention. What truly happened in that moment, and why did it unfold without clarification? More importantly, are we witnessing a genuine, spontaneous incident? Or are we unknowingly consuming a narrative shaped by fragmented clips, emotional reactions, and algorithm-driven amplification? As viewers, Our first instinct is often to react emotionally. Concern, panic, disappointment, and even suspicion quickly fill comment sections and timelines. But should emotion be our primary lens when interpreting such moments? When a live broadcast ends abruptly, does that automatically mean something serious occurred? Or are we projecting meaning onto silence simply because silence feels uncomfortable in a hyper-connected media culture? The absence of an official explanation creates a vacuum, and history shows that vacuums are quickly filled with speculation. Short videos on TikTok dissect facial expressions frame by frame. YouTube thumbnails exaggerate the moment with dramatic captions. Twitter threads connect unrelated events into seemingly coherent theories. But here lies the crucial question: does repetition across platforms equal truth? Or does it merely give an illusion of credibility? We must ask ourselves whether this incident is being interpreted as it is, or as the media ecosystem wants it to be. In an era where attention is currency, even ambiguity can be transformed into content. Could Jin's sudden departure be an ordinary technical issue elevated into a mystery for clicks and engagement? Or does the lack of immediate clarification justify deeper concern? Where do we draw the line between reasonable curiosity and manufactured drama? This is where skepticism becomes essential, not cynicism, but thoughtful skepticism. Information circulating from platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and other media outlets often arrives without full context, verification, or accountability. Clips are edited. Titles are framed emotionally, and narratives are built around assumptions rather than confirmed facts. If we accept every viral explanation at face value, are we genuinely informed or merely entertained? The silence of the other BTS members also invites interpretation, but should silence always be read as confirmation? Could it instead reflect professionalism, respect for privacy, or a deliberate decision to avoid fueling speculation? When we interpret silence as evidence, are we analyzing facts or projecting our own expectations onto people we do not personally know? It is also worth questioning the role of audiences themselves. By rapidly sharing unverified interpretations, do we contribute to clarity or confusion? Do we pause to ask who benefits from a particular narrative gaining traction? And when a story feels emotionally charged, is that precisely the moment when we should slow down and question it the most? This moment challenges us to reflect not only on Jin's action, but on our habits as media consumers. Are we reading articles and watching videos to understand, or simply to feel something intense? Do headlines shape our conclusions before evidence does? And if tomorrow an official explanation contradicts today's viral theories, will we adjust our understanding or move on to the next sensational topic without reflection? Ultimately, the incident should serve as a reminder: not every widely shared story is fully true, and not every dramatic moment is what it seems. The information presented to us, whether through articles, videos, or social media posts, may be incomplete, exaggerated, or even misleading. That does not mean it is false, but it does mean it requires verification, patience, and critical thought. So we invite you to reflect deeply. Do you truly believe this moment unfolded exactly as it is being portrayed online? Or is it possible that this narrative is shaped more by algorithms than by reality? Before accepting any conclusion, ask yourself, what do we actually know, and what are we merely assuming? In an age of instant information, choosing to think critically is no longer optional. It is a responsibility. Thank you for reading, and we encourage you to remain reflective, skeptical, and thoughtful when engaging with every piece of news that comes your way.